Well, I'm heading back to my mechanics to get my boat. We've tried multiple things. I'll try to explain more once I get it back to the house. As far as things we've tried to do to get the motor working, I don't know. I can't even remember if I've done. Yeah, I put out a couple of videos about the actual boat itself, but since I've gotten the motor, I haven't been able to get the motor running. It'll run, won't idle, and so I just went ahead and bit the bullet and bought a carburetor, which was super expensive. The motor's a 91 Mercury. It's just a 25 horse two-stroke, but it they've evidently whoa. Wow. Okay. My phone fell. Anyway, I don't have one of those nice little mounts for my for the dash yet. May or may not leave that in the video. And that one too. Anyway, so I'm going to go pick it up. I'll explain more once I get it back to the house as far as what I've had to do to it. And also what happened with me not thinking. I put a tarp on it. And it's been there for a few months. But evidently the tarp developed some holes. And I forgot to take the plug out of the back. So when I went to look at it the other day, it was had about a foot of water sitting in it. So I'm gonna have to do some cleaning, I'm sure, to try to get that taken care of. So I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know what I'm doing, and hopefully I'll have something decent from this video, and hopefully I can get it running good and get fishing. Well, I'm out here with the boat, and it's not looking good. So I mentioned about leaving the plug-in when I had the tarp on it, and tarp developed some holes while I had the mechanic for a number of months, and it filled with water. And I just opened up some of my storage containers, and you know, probably didn't watch enough videos, and I didn't drill holes in the bottom of my containers that are holding my lures. So that's a mess, and I've got some mold on here and on this one, and down in here, same situation. For some reason I thought I had put holes in these. This other side is just, there's no containers in here. This was for battery storage and stuff like that, which could be screwed too. Well, that battery doesn't look as bad. The other battery, it's in the back, it's corroded really bad. I'm afraid I'm going to take all the decking off, which it's kind of frustrating, but I don't know if I can clean this. If I can clean this off. It's just been on there so long. I'm afraid it's just not going to be any good. And it still feels pretty good. I haven't gotten up in here yet, so I'll get up in here in a minute. But you can see this carpet is screwed. It's just done. My bamboo got waterlogged too, because water was way up in there. Hopefully it didn't mess up my switches and stuff, but you can see my door is bowed out a little bit too. I don't know how high the water got. Looks like there might be a water line right over there that maybe it got up about, I don't know, about 6 inches or so. And yeah, so got a whole nother project I gotta add to this, which is extremely frustrating. And I know some of you have probably dealt with this before, but this is my first boat, and it's just a mess. The back is pretty bad too. You can see how bad it affected this battery, and there was water down in here, of course, too. Looks like a lot of my pool noodles they just got stuff on them. They're probably molded. It looks like I'm going to take the whole deck off and almost start over. Now there are some, I don't know if this is just corrosion or if or what that is that's on the aluminum here. But I'm gonna have to scrape that and see if that's actually messed up the aluminum, or if I'm still good. Most of this looks good from the top as far as the wood goes. Now this was open, so this lid was open when I left the tarp on, but it's just disappointing, frustrating. Anyway, so I'm going to get on this and start pulling the deck off, and then rod storage is over there. I didn't even look in there yet. Let's see what that looks like. Hopefully it's not toasted, but it probably is, just like everything else. It's not as bad. You can see there's a water line down there, but this side's not as bad. So just gonna take everything off, let it dry out, and kind of go from there. I'll have to use everything else as, you know, guides anyway. And over there, looks like that has bowed up a little bit. Now that end piece over there, you can see the seam in the carpet. That's a separate piece. That piece is not, I don't think I end up screwing that one down. And it fit real tight, and it's wedged up underneath that little kind of eye bolt thing there. And as I've moved it a number of times, it's never given me a problem. But we'll see. Got to get on it. And there's my crazy dog barking at a tree. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway. What are you doing? I know you're slow. I'll try not to give you my other side. That's just soaking wet underneath the supports. Goodness. So I found the rogue screw. And let's see if we can lift this all off in one piece. Let's see. Another rogue screw. Why this one doesn't want to come out. Yep. Oh no. Oh, there's a bolt. Just didn't know we were doing that. Alright. This is pretty much all in one piece on the front. Small piece that was in that corner. before, but won't get much worse, I guess. Supposed to be watching the Titans game right now. I wonder if I can edit out all the grunts and groans. Whew. Probably been easier if I just dumped the water out or siphoned it out first. But I didn't. Still gotta tip it up a little far because I still got water in it. I can see water in the front here a little bit, and in the middle. I'm gonna get it tipped up that high though, so. So the back's not as bad as the front as far as the wood goes, so we'll see. I'll have to clean it off and we'll go from there. Hush. Well, it's getting a little cooler today than I expected. The sun's not out, as you can see. It's really clouded up a lot. It's getting a little chilly, and plus I want to see the Titans. So I'm going to cover it up. I've gotten the front deck. So I got the front deck off and the back deck off. So I'm gonna put the tarp on it because I don't need more water in it, that's for sure. And as I said, there's still some water right in there, and I don't know if I can tip it enough to get that out. I'm gonna give it my best shot. And so anyway, signing out for now. This will be probably a long process, so I don't know if I'll do how many videos I'll do of this, but just gonna keep at it until I can get it back to where it needs to be. Also, real quick, the back deck, not as bad. There's some like mildew on it there. This one has a lot, so I don't know if I can get all that off or not, or if it's even worth it. It could be up under the carpet for all I know. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully this is just all surface. Catch you later.